Hello and welcome or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because that's what we do here. Also, don't forget to hit that like button because it not only lets me know you like the content, but it helps with the algorithm, boosts us up there so more people see us and they'll come and hang out with us. It's kind of a win-win because we're cool, and I'm sure there are other cool folks out there who would think so too. Also, follow on Twitch. I am over there. We stream almost daily, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're working on 1K subscribers over on YouTube. Once we do get there, I'm going to be doing a live art stream where I'm going to be drawing pictures for you guys as a way of saying thank you to you for being so totally awesome. All right, I think we're ready. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV today. Latios in the house already. Pretty pumped. I was really hoping we'd get to this last time, but it ran late, and I didn't want it to get all crunched up at the end and us being all tired, so saved it for today. And Valigarmanda, I think. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But that big bird, Quetzalcoatl, we're taking it out. Eventually. We gotta follow this thing. By the way, this is the funniest thing that they actually put this in the game as something. Hilarious. Love it. Alright, let's get started. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the seeker to detect fire-aspected ether. Alright. Gotta do some traveling here. This way. I love these horsies. I love that they make like hoof clapping sounds. I don't know if that's weird. Like, I don't know. That's one of the sounds that I've always enjoyed. I'm not like, I've never ridden a horse. I wasn't a horse girl growing up. But I do love the sounds of hooves. I think that's so cool. Hi, Tony. Yeah, I've seen people with like the minion before, and it made me think of like the old school games, like Final Fantasy VII. You can have like hit select, and that little hand will point where the doors are, or point to Cloud. But it's so funny that they actually gave it a purpose in this game. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Warlar's echo is still suffused with the Sky Rune's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Alright, we got Aaronville in our party now. Yeah, let's do it. Affirmative, tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Oh snap. Give me a horse. Oh, I got this other one. Hershafalt's Chocobo. A Hershafalt. I see something. Is it gonna point us over there? I just got on my pony. Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. That's the wrong one. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. No. But it kind of looks like Emmett Silk's mask is Hades' symbol. If it were 3D, I guess. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. Sure. Let's take him out. Boom. And that's how you do it. Thank you. A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. There we go. Found a new location. Wow. But I have to walk so That doesn't look like our bird. Maybe? Bloodsucker. No, that's not our bird. You dang ether seeker. Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. It's fiery golem. He's just chilling. We gotta take him out. He's just doing his own thing. Frightening enough, but again, that's what we were looking for. If you would be so kind. These poor bees. Let me attack it. There it goes. Did not want to cooperate. Molten Phobad. It's a molten Phoebe. Oh, hey! Now the party is really getting started. Oh, I didn't want to talk to the hand. Don't talk to the hand. Hey, Sean, what's up? My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking, and do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative, resuming tracking. I feel like it should talk like that, like SpongeBob. For the, like the SpongeBob meme. No, don't you dare go to that thing. It's not the right one, I tell you. Ah. Wait a second. Source of fire expected. Ether located. Tracking disengaged. Tracking disengaged. Does this look right? Ah, another remnant of Valigarmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tuliolal saga, when Valigarmanda rages out of control, its fires burn forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Rune's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. There, now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valigarmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies, it seems I still have much to learn from this journey. As a gleaner and as a guide. Oh, well, it's okay. It's good that you recognize your lack of knowledge and that you learned from it. What is going on over here? Ah, you can do it, Latios! Hi, JC. A late ooh-ooh is better than no ooh-ooh at all. This time, the seeker should be attracted solely to Valigarmanda's ether. Is it? I couldn't tell. It's not you. It's just some other person that kind of looks like you. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Now where'd he go? Oh, over here. Onward, my friends. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got him. Get out of here. Thanks. Just trying to switch my... I just wanted to see if I could get a horsey. There we go. Now I feel better. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Okay, this way, I guess we're going back down the mountain. Oh, I can't go this way. This way. I don't know. I just follow the dot, but then I forget I should zoom in. Can I jump down from here? Oh yeah, kinda. Sorry guys, we're taking the scenic route. Okay. I see. We all look so cool. Do 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 boop 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 boop. This music is great for like the tension. It's just a great song for it. Got him. Good. The seeker was drawn directly to the sky ruins fired. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Terralviadral itself. Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking. Oh, I want a horse. At least a horse. There we go. It wants Kieran. It keeps choosing Kieran. Wait, where are we going? Over this way now. Well, not quite. Not quite. Hold on. I'm confused. Around. It's because my map is like not fully there yet. This way. There we go. It's like... I'll be okay, guys. I promise. As long as you are with me, I will be okay. I think it's over this way. There we go. Like, just running and eventually the map will appear. Till then it's like, just kind of hold on. Hold on to your chocobos. Dive in. Sorrow? That's such a sad name. Why would you name a little field Sorrow? Do. Injured Yakoi. I think we noticed if Valigarmanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Break on through, break on through, break on through to the other side. My Jim Morrison impression. I know. It's like I could just be an impersonator. Sounds like a car door open
The
alarm.
trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
Uh-oh. I was
In
wondering.
any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Vorkor Lardor.
Vorkor Lardor.
We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Boop, 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 boop.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
Oh, Elfie.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Vorkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Who is this? Oh, okay.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Don't be so silly. That's so dumb. I get it. I get
Sorry,
it.
it
Sacred.
is not our intention to trespass.
Like, I get it, but also, do you want a repeat of what happened before?
But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Vorkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Aeromel! Hey!
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Oh.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Dude. We beat your dude. Your leader.
Sorcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
Oh my gosh. Hey, it's all right. Slow but steady. As long as you don't stop, that's all that matters. I'm so happy that he didn't listen to this buffoon, because I feel like this brother is probably cool. Like, he's got a good moral ground. So, like, he likes war, but it's to, like, you know, fight for his people. But this guy, I just can't wait for this idiot to, like, have something bad happen to him. I don't like him.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome.
Thanks, Latios.
I would take the measure of his Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
I forget what scavenger hunt. You posted that in the Discord, right? Is that one of them?
Both my brothers here. This battle is all but won.
A baboon, not a buffoon. Oh, that's my sorry. I apologize. My mistake.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Ay, ay, ay. The egos.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
Oh.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation.
What an odd thing to say. All I can see is Bart Simpson.
I'd hardly call them our own people.
Oh.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace.
Do you seriously though? It's very true.
If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
Look at bot. She says, me too. Cause I like to fight.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
Who?
We are still in her debt. This is true.
Right?
Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
For real.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Here, here, ladies. Here, here.
Assuming you survive,
Uh,
my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
this dude. She is.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Okay. You didn't have to go with that. You could have just left that
Come
line
on,
out.
you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
Snake bird. Let's eat him.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Yeah. Let's do it. Doodaloo. Yay! Oh. Ether current. Ah, give it to me. Well, hello. It's so funny. Hi there. Well, are you guys ready? Ready? Was it? That's so cool. I was surprised that you could do it with a bunch of NPCs. I'll have to try that again sometime after, just to see what it's like. I'm sure there's a lot of good banter. It's their first trial. Yeet the bird indeed. Alright, sorry, just checking. 5 minutes? Oh, that was way faster than 5 minutes. Tell everybody it's my first time. Ah, snap. Look at the lalas. Little babies. Oh, it's so cool. First time doing the trials are so hard because I'm just like trying to look at everything. Ooh. Whoops. Ooh, what am I doing? There. Wow. Yeah, that's what I mean. I get very distracted. Alright, now let's get for reals here. Oh. There we go. Ooh. Ah. Shoot. I got caught right in the crosshairs. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, I like when they do stuff on the screen. That's so cool. Well, 4D action there. Well, I guess like 3D. I didn't feel the cold, but I almost did. Almost felt like that shattered right in my face. Uh-oh. Giant snake chicken. Oh, crazy. Oh. The flowers. Oh. Ah. I'm so confused. Like, I have no idea what's happening. Just like, ah! Big roar. Angry bird. Angriest of them all. Oh. Somebody said it wants to be KFC. Oh. Kentucky Fried Chocobos. Oh no, oh no. This song is awesome. It's making me cry. Basilisk. That's right. Ice boulder. Can't attack myself. Oh, thanks. Thanks, guys. Uh-oh. Ooh. Got him. What is that thing in front of it? Oh no. Powerful magics weave a phantom veil over their surroundings. Oh no. Ah! Nice! Good job, everybody. Ooh, that was crazy. I was just so distracted. I'm like, there's so many things. Nice. Oh, look, they're all here. Aww. How fun. Good job, guys. Good job. The bird/chicken has been slain. Finally, KFC. Oh.
We did it. We slew Valigarmanda.
I mean, that's gotta be pretty cool, because, like, even though her father couldn't do that, like, he just had to put him in ice, so... It's pretty impressive.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage.
What a way to welcome you to Dawntrail.
For you, Papa!
Oh, she's so cute.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
No, I think that doesn't, I mean, that was a lot. There's a lot of things happening in there. Avalanches, you know. I don't think that's bad.
The Federal was weakened by decades of imprisonment.
Oh,
Had we
that's
faced
true.
it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
Oh, this song. I love this song. You fought well, though. I'm sure you'll surpass him someday. You have a ways to go. We'll go with the middle ground. I think that's a good choice.
You're right about that. Just need a few more battles like this one under my belt.
For reals. Just a few more trials, Wook, and you got this.
The Sky Ruin lies dead. And still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Ugh. It's okay. Hold on. Well,
I
thanks,
suppose we should head
Gladios.
back and join Erenville.
Sweet. Sounds good. I appreciate you coming over to help out.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for
Oh,
company.
Erenville can handle himself, though. He's a tough cookie. We did it! I don't know why I jumped on the chocobo just to talk to him. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. This song. Is this the song that was here before? I almost want to say it sounds like a Final Fantasy IX, but it could just sound like Final Fantasy IX. Sarelja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarelja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Sarelja. No, it's Baku Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Urkopacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Yeah, no, he's definitely just out to kill everybody. Talk to Thancred. Hi, Thancred. Oh, we get an ether crit. The Akoi must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. It just reminds me of Final Fantasy IX, probably because we just played Final Fantasy IX a few days ago. It's nice, though. I like it. I love the music in this game. And also, this part reminds me of Zelda. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alphino as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Yo, Alphino's gonna be fretting up a storm. Wait. I want to click that. That's what I want to do, because then I can just do this. Dog digging the rug, because I'm not paying attention to him. That's how it goes. Where is he? Up here. With this music and me riding on a horse, I definitely feel like I'm in Zelda. Riding on the brown horse, I should say. Epona. Before we do anything else, we should talk to berrrlynn. berrrlynn.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Oh, hi.
Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
Oh.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
Oh.
How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
Shouldn't that have counted as the feat?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jaja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
He might be. I wouldn't be surprised. Nice. Easy peasy. I like the colors of the keystones.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Wow, wow.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
Oh yeah, no, he's gotta come in hardcore.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokhui.
They are kind of like them. Except I don't think it'd do the same thing.
And prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Aw. He is tall,
Was
isn't he?
never much of a talker, our brother.
Hi, Gemini. Big giant.
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Aww.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Quite confident. Oh,
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You woke Yamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
Yep.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we
I
wanted
mean,
to.
oh yeah, that. For sure, definitely.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Yeah, Kryle!
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
Shred the Andorian captain? I'm not sure who that is.
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
Golden Glow. Is it Elpis? Is that the Golden City? Oh, okay. Can't relax if he owes a debt. That makes sense. Yeah.
Building was
Sounds like him.
a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess. A statue so tall, even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Yes.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
Yes.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
The Statue of Liberty? Oh my gosh! It probably is. It's probably America. But they're sorely mistaken.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams. No dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
That's interesting.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there.
I hope so, for Kryle's sake.
Thank you for
He's so
sharing your stories with
excited.
us.
I do not require gratitude.
Oh, this guy.
I merely repaid a debt.
Well, thanks anyways.
Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, nice of him to repay that debt, though. Tell us a little bit about his stories. I don't think Vorpornor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliolal, but that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Alright, well, let's take our first intermission here. And then we'll come back in about 5 minutos. So, I will be right back. Enjoy the puppy videos. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you are properly refreshed and ready to continue. Sorry, it took me an extra moment to get back to it because my doggies, you don't want to settle, but we are good now. So, I'm ready to continue. Jay, it sounds like you have a full house. Happy fun there. Alright, let's continue forward, shall we? I like the chill vibe. Thanks, Arabelle. I think it's time we return to Tuliornal. After scaling Tyrol's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the four-rod cabins calling our names. Ugh, alright. Sorry, roommates are playing games. The dog's like crazy. No, I think I'm good on that, even virtually. I am okay with never petting a tarantula. Alright. Let's see. Gotta go with Forward Cabin. Here we go. Do-do-do. Rest well, everyone. We can be back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wukramat? Wukramat, did you hear me? She's just spacing out. She eats tacos. Lost in her own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. It's like fuzzy children. Cute, but he just wants to go over there where he can just get upset that he can't go see the roommates right now. Silly boy. Ah, look at that. Hee hee. Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds about right. Welcome back, Mistress. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Oh, fantastic. Her hair cuts through that, so funny. Such a cool outfit, though. Well, hello!
You have a moment?
Why do these peeps always like doing this? Who is she? The Exarch?
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What's that?
So,
Spit it out! Out with it, woman! She's so serious. So patient.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what. We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Aye. What if I wanted to get my PJs and just veg out over that veggie bowl? That fruit bowl. So cute. So goofy. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tulialal. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the resplendent corner and make our way up from there. Girl, this better be important. Ben is calling my name. Look how fast this fat cat moves. My brother gave this to me forever ago. I forgot I had it until today. Resplendent quarter, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Peshiwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's my trail now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. Oh, When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshiwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. It's like, okay, what did you want? Ah, sorry, Burr. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. Sure. Ah, it's so pretty.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Yes.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Oh. Helping the people. The smiles?
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living.
So sweet.
And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say. You wish for a world like in the Yakhoi stream? Ideals are nice in theory. Aw, thanks for hanging out, JC. It's always good to see your name pop up. Have a good rest of your night.
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for.
I agree.
Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start.
It's not a bad idea. I agree. I like it. No more.
This is my plan.
When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
Okay.
It's just like Kryl said.
I thought she was going to fall off the edge or jump. I was very nervous for a second there.
By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Oh, girl, you make me
If it
cry.
wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much. And in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
Absolutely.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
All right. Oh, well, she's learned and she's grown, and that's good. That's what we like to hear. She sleeps so funny. Stiff. So stiff. Those clothes have got to be uncomfortable. I mean, I guess maybe though she's probably so tired, it doesn't even matter. So peaceful. Going out into the night. She wakes before the sun comes up. Right? Gosh, no. She'd be having to pay some damage fees at least. Just a little nap? Hi, Alfie. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. Peaceful intentions. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. love that little Olafels walk. They're so funny. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider our claimants as they currently stand. My day was good. Just looking forward to streaming. How was everyone else's days? Zrolja and Quora have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Wuknamat would be equal with them but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which has left us one short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine. This, I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Jaja's unleashing of Valigarmanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take for one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of the Past and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Malmuja and the Xbrawl in the forest of Dawntrail, specifically near a village called Ikbracht. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eosia has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenrom befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travels across Tyrol. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Ketenrom fellow must have come to Tuliolal. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yakoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autarch? Didn't you? The Ketenrom must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrol once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yakshel, not far from Ikbracht. Then all things considered, Yakshel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We are riding in one of Kona's balloons. They can't be any worse than ships, can they? She's like, well, hate to break it to ya. They're worse. Wuknamat is cute. She's got a good heart. She kind of makes me think of Lise a little bit. Like, hard on herself, but has a good heart and just wants the best for her people. Like, yeah, she's got Lise vibes. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This ether stone right here. To the Ethernet shard. Where are we going though? Wait, where are we? Up there. What is that one? Dirigible landing. Adoy. Adoy. I'll be okay. Do 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 do. The next flight to Yachtel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Dirigible is such a fun word to say. Get in the dirigible. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Yachtel? Don't even say anything. Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbye said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves? Maybe ask Aaron will? Of course. I'll hold your hand. You're the nicest person I've ever met, Burr. I'll try not to crush your hand. There she is, third promise. Wait just a moment. Mamlu and Toby. Of course, I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity at Yachterol as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know what that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yachtel, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck! Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Let's call for passengers to Yachtel. Nice. Oh, that's so cute. Ryle and her grandfather. I really hope she wins. Yachtel will test her mettle, without a doubt. The next bondservant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Uh-oh. Ooh. I feel like every nation has some dark history to it. About time that we learned this one.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yachtel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
It's so pretty, I love it. I want to live there. It's beautiful.
It is here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
You made it.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
No, me neither. I don't get sick like that, but I don't
The
like
vegetation
it.
is far denser than in Kozamauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground. Unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
Cenote?
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and
Oh,
groundwater.
terrifying.
Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said. And after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
Not even gonna lie, sinkholes scare the crap out of me. Like they can just open up anywhere. What if one day I just wake up to falling into a hole? That happens to people sometimes. That's terrifying.
Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
Don't do it.
It was one time.
Oh gosh.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Let's do it. Let's go. Do do do. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. Uh-oh, you all just disappeared. How can I keep you in sight? Oh, this is the perfect horse to ride through here. Icy or watery. Yakawak Soli. Oh my goodness, it's so cute! Ah! I don't want. I just wanted to admire how cute you are. Necrosis, that's a name. Ooh. Leave me alone. Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, I love how they have different, like day and night themes for their places. It's cool. Good, everyone's accounted for. Ikbrox is up ahead. Let's be on our way. Etherite. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to Aaronville. Aaronville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Ah, dirigible landing. Maple teriyaki? That sounds kind of amazing. I figured this one's better, but I want to see what this looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. Can't see it well, but man, the axes are getting so cool looking. Pretty, pretty. But anyway, let's put that one back on. Fun. Ready to head on in. That's funny, Jody. It's a sincere question. I mean, I can understand the mix-up for a minute, since they do it for every other place. That's cute, though. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully, our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. Their third promise and her retinue, I presume. Gentle villager. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Get that mustache. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. That is a profound stash. I don't think I've ever seen anybody. Is that available for the Hrothgar males? Everyone? And who might that be? There is but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. Because that's a stash and a half, actually. It's pretty impressive. Oh dear.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Valigarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as Elector on behalf of my people.
That's crazy. Definitely unforgettable. If anybody ever asks me what the best mustache I've ever seen is, it's gonna be this guy's, because that fancy. He has a lot of pride in that. You can tell.
As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
Yo, what up? Hi, homies.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation.
Oh,
you must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Bet you we don't get paired with Kona. That would be
What?
too convenient.
You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Ugh.
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner.
That's so funny. It makes sense,
Teams will
though.
be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Yeah. How bad could this be?
12 forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Oh, Aliza, you know you would help.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red. Blue. On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red.
Uh-oh.
Which means...
Oh, wait, no. That's
Together
right.
again. As fate would have it.
Well, that's not too bad then, I suppose.
Victory's as good as ours.
Fortunate.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Yay, we get to be with Ryoji and Thickwood.
Not the one head.
Ugh. Gross. He's basically got two heads because he's got the other guy with him.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
Yay, we get to make food. All about it.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
That's awesome.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
He's like, nah, I'm just hungry.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say? Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
Oh yeah, the Garleans.
Peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
Oh.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
Cooking minigame?
Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. It's like, I wonder.
Gotta do some research. Shibruk Bibil. Bibil. It's fun to say. Shibruk. Shibruk Bibil. Bibil. How fun. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Nope, me neither. Don't get him. Don't get them. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. You like each other? Heh, of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Ugh. Precisely. Aaron Mills' face. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants, Sarilja and Bakujaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9, that's 3 more people we can mobilize. Sorry, my nose is like so itchy tonight. Stupid allergies. Drive me crazy. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Jibruk Pibru. I forgot how to say it already. Pibia. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Jigbrawl people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. Yeah, I love the music. Do, 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 do. Ba, ba, ba. Let's take our last intermission here, and then we'll come back and jump right into this. I think this is a good moment to spare. Alright, so I shall return in approximately 5-ish minutes. BRB. Hello, welcome back everyone. I hope you're feeling nice and refreshed and you are ready to learn about this traditional dish. Alright. Hold on. Sorry, getting dogs settled. Thanks, Arabelle. Anyway, let's learn. Nope, hold on. Ugh. He's intentionally walking in all the areas that his sleepy, cranky brother is in. And I'm like, you're gonna get bit. Stay over where I tell you. He's just stubborn. He's a very stubborn dog. Sweet. Sweet puppy, but so stubborn. Because he's smart. He knows he's smart. So he thinks that he could just decide what he wants to do, and that's what he needs to do. It'll all be okay though. Look at this snowman. Ugh, no adventure plate though. Right here. Okay. I need to learn about this food. Please tell me. We have to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. Oh. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? What are you looking at, salt liquor? Mind your own business. Salt liquor? What? What does that even mean? That just makes me think of horses because they have like the salt licks. I'm not a horse. What is going on? fastidious fellow. The recipe for Jibruk Pibil? Yes. I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hunmuruk himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still a brook to be had at market. Wink. A brook. Don't mind me. Huh. Bright banana peel. Ooh. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've got a drop by Jatika banana peel. I can barely see it for all the steam issuing from the ground. My underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. That was a lot of convenient words. Do you think he's trying to tell us something? That one. I don't know. Airville chat with Thegrin. They are. That's dangerous. It's a safety hazard if I've ever seen one. Right into the underground oven. In here? No, this is where I came from. Maybe this way then. A fire. Ah, colorful spices. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. Ha! That one's called atiote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Okay, I got all the ingredients. Oh my gosh, close out of that. Chekhov's banana peel. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Jibruk Pibil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us, directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, and observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Jibruk Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to all common brown dishes. Achiote, she called it. I see that if Jibruk Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alfredo claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of Naju or banana in certain localities. To would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? Ibruk, without a doubt. A sizzling slab of beef. It smelled so good I could practically taste it. The squeaky flesh of a bipedal fish. Namazu. As would be expected of a dish called Jibruk Pibil, indeed. So to summarize, this dish is one of the Ibruk one of Ibruk, flavored with a combination of spices that includes achiote and steamed underground within najul, or banana, leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you all were exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Heh, leave it to a master cleaner. Oh. Good job, Aaronville. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. He is so excited all the time to get firewood. He knows how to do it so well. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I am happy to lead someone to a suitable Ibruk if they will perform the requisite deed. Alize. As for the najul leaves, I believe I am capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatilka heartland forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Lamachi Burr, if you would accompany me on my errand. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our tasks then. I was afraid they were going to be like, you need to go get those leaves. Have fun. Gonna be like, I don't want to go that far. I just want to chill that out. Come on, let's go and get those najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Wait, was that it? I think that's the one I just opened. That's so cool. Pretty. I like that. That's so cute. Cool. I have to remember to put that one in my glamour dresser. I have to go hit up that dresser. Huh. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Go put things away. Let us see if there are najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Uriange mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Well, that doesn't hurt to ask, you know? Can't hurt just to ask. Such a nice breeze. Ooh. Oh, he's cute. Please don't attack me. You're just so cute. I like the animals around here. They're cute. Oh gosh. Where am I going? I thought this would just lead around, but I can't. There we go. Okay. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Give me some leaves. Please. Najul leaves for purposes other than Pibil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Gomagic Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. Ah, dang it. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient, then to the Jantika heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Huh? Are you allowed to help? Traveling there requires that you go through the Tenbeck Traverse, but it has caved in due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Najul leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feast, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the Feast of Repast with an empty stomach. You may find Jabruk Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. Oh, it's making me hungry. It sounds really good. I can't wait. Still, if there are no leaves here and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliolal. So perhaps there is something significant about Jabruk Pibil that we have yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing. If it's Yakta's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between the Exbrol and the Balmuja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Jabruk Pibil. Huh? What does Steve Jabruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war. The village of Ilion-Asho. It lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ilion-Asho. Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go and see this place. Let's do it. Let's do it. I just wanted to double check that I hit that, so when we're done here, we can just teleport back. No more rookie mistakes here. Oh no, except I do that. Which way is it? Is it this way? Yeah, the music's cool. It's truly Olao's version of Lahi. The village of Ilion-Asho must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. Hey. Definitely thought I mounted up. Argus. Those little things are so cute. Flying squirrel. Is that what it is? It's adorable. I love it. Sugar glider, maybe? Sugar glider, I think. They're so cute. doot doot doot. Boo doo doot doot doot. No, leave me alone. I don't want to hurt you. You're so cute. This place is so pretty. Killer piranha. Oh, but there's an ether current. Oh, we need to grab that. I like how they make that sound. Swish, swish, swish. Oh. So this is the village of Ilion Asho, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Oh, I read that in her voice. It's this guy. Where did you come from? Are you just stalking us? Ukivu! I didn't know you were in Dawntrail. He's not. He's here. I was picking up lumber from Ikbrox when I heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service and so followed you here. Ukivu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume? For the moment, I am. I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Hold on, now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? Oops. Kona, as in the second promise of Tuliolal. To think I addressed the dawn servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about Jibruk Pibril. While I am forbidden by the Rocks to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Dawntrail's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Ixbral and Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Ixbral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Ixbral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well, blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bunawa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Ixbral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunawa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bunawa, both. A two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually rising as the first Autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Another one, you say? Do.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
So sad.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valigarmanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Uh-oh. It's funny what this is happening. This has not happened in so long.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Puff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Puff your tails. That's such a funny insult.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Who dis?
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
This Kitten Room?
He's from across the ocean.
That blonde hair.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then?
Yeah, right.
You do not know the warlords of the East. But you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Smart.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Huh. Interesting.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chabrol steamed Najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more, their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
This Dawn servant doing all this great stuff.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chabrol and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast.
That's crazy. 3 days, 3 nights of partying? Yeah!
In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Yeah. What's so funny?
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Hey, food is magical. Food has magic powers for sure.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
What is it? What do you see or feel
What's
over
wrong?
there? Like I feel somebody watching us.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or
What
another.
is it?
Something bitter and half-baked, no
Is it
doubt.
an Asian? I always assume there's Asians. She's like, I know there was somebody there. I know it. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Book Givu has given us valuable insight into the origins of Jabruk Pibil. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary nodule leaves, unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion, with a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. A monument of a feast. Yeah, pretty purple wings. Do do do. Huh? Here it is. Offered up by two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us through, especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamati, Burr, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing! No, we're gonna run into that jerk guy here. Look here, the soil has been recently overturned. Huh? Ooh, someone buried a box. Leaves? Well, I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are, fresh nodule leaves. What Muruk's doing, I'd wager? There's a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. Hey, so he planned on this from the start. Thank you again, Wukivu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the Feat of Reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to the Hanu-Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tulialal and what they hold dear. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let us return to Ikbrax. Ikbrax. Kick rocks. That's what I hear. When I say it like that. Let's go make some food. We'll see what these jerks have been up to. I'm glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. How did everyone fare? We got the Najua leaves. Wukivu came along and helped us find them. Wukivu was here. I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. Important. It was nice. It was nice. I enjoyed it. The history lesson. Interesting. That Galul Jaja brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the honest of solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Urianger and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert. Erinville and I found our Ebruk, so we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield achiote. I'm told our resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Through further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope. I could use your adventurer's grits when it comes to skinning the Ebruk. Sure. Oh, my mouth is watering already. Without further delay, then. Yeah, Kyle. So cute. Into the kitchen we go. Ah, it took us all night.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
She's over his BS.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
Who did you scare into making it for you?
It's ready.
It looks delicious, Cryo! Oh my gosh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Even from the side. Amazing.
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
Oh, yummy tacos. Look how she put the leaves on top.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Best.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Oh no, look how tiny. Ah! It looks so good. I want it.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Pibil admirably.
Hooray!
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you.
Oh. Good job, guys.
All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive
That's true.
our assessment.
What do they do?
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
It's making me so hungry. So hungry.
I see.
Uh-oh. What did they do wrong?
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
They didn't even try.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Wow.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
Okay. Sour grapes. What is going through on his mind?
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
That's creepy. Oh no. It's because of his pal.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
We just poke him in the eyeball.
is delicious! The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the Najul leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
Rude. So funny.
Come, come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Delicious.
Don't have to tell me twice.
God, I'm so hungry. It makes me want it so bad.
Ah, that was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
You didn't like it? Could never say something is good, I guess.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Nice. Oh, bright yellow.
Only 1 feet left.
1 more feet. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I wonder what it'll be.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We are too.
We can do better than that, surely.
Thagrid. Gotta keep working on him, Thagrid. You know how tough it can be.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
What?
Was there any Shipbrook people left? I could really use another helping.
So goofy. But she is a big girl. She needs lots of food to keep up her energies for these feats. Huh. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Jibruk meal again. Here, Bear. Kryle made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? He wishes. New wares? That's awesome. So it's a meal. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Cool. I think this is a good stopping point for sure. This was a good stream, a good episode is what I was gonna say. But it was. There's a lot that happened. We got to do the trial, and then we got to do 1 complete feat. Got to learn some history. That's nice. That's nice. So no stream tomorrow or Wednesday, but we will be streaming on Thursday. That's raid night. So yeah, I hope you guys. Oh, yes, I am Warpy. I'm enjoying it a lot. I really, I am liking the direction they've taken it for Dawntrail. I think it's a good little. It's good. It's good after all the heavy of Endwalker. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, thank you, Tony. Have a good night. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here for tonight, but we'll be back on Thursday with raid night. So if you want to be in the raid, try to get over to Midgardstormer. If you can't get over to Midgardstormer, we'll probably move to a different world, so we all can join in together. But all right, all. I appreciate you so much, and if you want to join the Discord, the link's in the description. Otherwise, I will see you next stream.